Well, hey there everybody, how are you guys doing today? I thought mix up a little bit. I like to do these talking videos every once in a while, not to bore you guys too much, but I do like to do them from time to time. So what are we doing? We're talking about getting better. Don't even need a guitar for this one, to be honest, because the parts I want to talk about don't involve necessarily a lick or a phrase or anything like that we can learn. It's all about the way that we're learning it. It's a huge thing. And specifically what I want to focus on is when you're around other players. So most people can fill out the situation to understand if someone else is better than what you are. And I'm not saying that in like a negative way or something like that. It's just being self-aware. And actually, a perfect example is when I got to meet Phil X at GitCon and Pete Thorne. I instantly knew when we sat down. Unfortunately, this wasn't caught on camera. This is just before we were warming up and stuff like that. I remember Pete Thorne sat down in the room. We were going to do the Finish My Riff video. And he sits down and he plays one lick. And from one lick, I knew. I was like, he's so good. And I already knew Pete was amazing. But, you know, from that, like, you know, actual person-to-person interaction, I was just like, man, he's so good. And I knew it. And, you know, so although we were playing, you know, really listen to those guys. When you're actually getting to sit across from someone who you know is better than what you are, really listen. There's nothing wrong with you playing, but don't play over the person. Don't do something like that. You know, always be listening. You know, and trust me, because them being, you know, so good is gonna bring out an even better version of you. You're gonna hear them do something like, I never thought of that, and then you're gonna try it on the spot, and you're gonna come up with something different. But their, you know, their ideas are going to push you to make your own better ideas. So that's just like a huge, huge thing. Surround yourself with guitar players, if at all possible, who are better than you. Luckily, we have the internet now, so you can watch them, or you can take lessons from them, or, you know, whatever it is. But there are so many options out there to be surrounded by players who are just, you know, at that next level. Maybe, you know, at the level that you want to be at. Like I said, a similar situation. As soon as I sat down with Phil X, you know, I think I would say Phil is the most confident guitar player I've ever been able to jam with, ever. Like, I mean, he 100% confidence when he grabs that guitar. Like, that stuff was inspiring to me on many different levels. Both him and Pete were inspiring, and more than just the notes they were playing, it's the way they were playing them. And I don't mean like, you know, their phrasing or something like that, because they both have amazing phrasing, but amazing phrasing sounds like it should be a song. But their confidence, they knew what they were playing, and you know, it was really inspiring. And like I said, and you only will ever get better at that kind of stuff and notice it if you sit back and listen. You know, like I said, don't be afraid to play around those other guys. Like, I mean, I jammed with them and stuff like that. I specifically did a riff jam because I knew that was the only area I could stand a chance in. You know, like trading solos or licks or something like that, I would have been like demolished. So I was like, you know what, riffs are just fun. It's not a competitive kind of thing. We're just feeding off each other. And, you know, but like I said, just sitting there listening will make you a better player. You know, not because of licks or anything like that, just from ideas, concepts, and what you're just really taking in from the situation. So I think that is one of the ultimate ways to get better at guitar, is just listen to those guys who you know are better than you. So until next time, guys, I'm going to hop on out of here. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be seeing you all on the flippity flop. Peace out and rock on.